Hey everyone, I'm Kyramioso29 and today's video is going to be a quick review of Revlon's PhotoReady Liquid Foundation. And this says that it's a perfected airbrush skin in any light, complete coverage, oil-free and fragrance-free. So I think one of the marketing ads for this foundation was that it gives you perfect looking flawless skin in any light, so you don't necessarily have to have professional lighting to make your skin look flawless. The shade is 005 Natural Beige, and I'm going to go over some of the pros and what I really like about this product first. So one of the first things that stood out to me about this product was the packaging, and more specifically the pump. Not many drugstore foundations have a pump. It's usually just a twist top and then you pour it out. I'm not a fan of that method just because it gets really messy, and most of the time I always pour out way too much product and end up wasting a lot of it. So I love that you have a pump. You have more control over how much product you're using, and it's a lot more clean to use a pump. You're not wasting a lot of product and it's not getting all over the place. So definitely that was one of my first pros when I first saw it. Also, I really like that it wasn't too heavy. One of my main complaints with foundation and why I don't usually wear them on a daily basis is because I find that foundations, especially liquid, are a little bit too heavy for daily wear for my personal preference. So when I tried this on, I was kind of a little bit nervous that it was going to be too heavy, especially since it was supposed to be photo ready, which usually means that you have more coverage when you're getting ready to be photo ready. So I was a little bit concerned that it would be too heavy. However, when I tried it on my skin, it really went on really nicely and it sat on my skin nice, and that it didn't feel heavy at all. Some foundations just feel really heavy on me, and this one felt really nice on my skin, because that's something I always look for in liquid foundation, to see if it feels too heavy or a little too cakey. But this one really did not feel that way. I really enjoyed the application of this. It blends really easy. It's another thing I like about this. You put it on your skin and you can dot it on certain areas and then you can blend it out, and it doesn't dry that fast. And this one I felt that it wasn't too bad, didn't dry too quickly, and I was able to dot a little bit and then brush it on. I didn't leave it for very long, but I left it, I dotted it, and then I went back and kind of blended certain areas at a time. Overall, I like the application of this liquid foundation. Also, I thought that it really matched my skin tone well. As I said earlier, I'm in the shade Natural Beige, and sometimes my problem with foundation is finding a foundation shade that matches my natural skin tone. My skin tone changes during the seasons. In the winter I have a lighter complexion, and in the summer of course I tan and I get darker. So for the winter and spring seasons, this really matches my skin shade, and I was really pleased with that. Also, this is an oil-free formula, which is something that I look for in foundation, so it doesn't clog my pores, because I am prone to breakouts on my chin and my nose. So I was really glad to see that it was oil-free, and after wearing it for a while and a couple times, each time I noticed that I didn't break out. So it was really a good thing that I didn't break out, because a lot of the time a breaking point with a foundation is if it breaks me out, I stop using it. So this one did not break me out, which is a big plus in my books. So it didn't break me out, and I think that has to do with the fact that it's an oil-free formula. Also, one of the things that I loved about this foundation is the price. It's a drugstore brand, so it's really affordable. And I got mine, I think mine was on sale. I paid about $12.99 for it at London Drug, which is a drugstore here in Canada. Also included with this foundation, I was given a bonus Revlon PhotoReady concealer, which I mentioned in a previous video of 10 products that I'm currently loving, and I love the concealer that goes with this foundation. So I thought that that was really neat that I was getting a bonus concealer with the purchase of the liquid foundation. So I only really found one con for this foundation, and that is the fact that it's not really good for flash photography, for the fact that in the formulation of this foundation there is a little bit of flecks of shimmer in it. When you apply it to your skin and you go really close up to a mirror, you can kind of see there's a shimmer in the application process. I think that that shimmer is there to help with the fact that you look good in any light. so the shimmer kind of reflects the light off your face, giving the illusion that you have really flawless, clean, airbrush skin. However, in flash photography, the bright flash of the camera hits the shimmery bits in the foundation and reflects back off, kind of making you look a little shiny and a little white and paler in pictures than you actually are. So I wouldn't recommend to use this foundation for flash photography. If you're going out and you have a camera and you're taking pictures or whatever the occasion may be, I would not recommend you use this particular foundation, just because it does have that shimmery. It's a very light shimmer, but it is evident when you're wearing it. So that's the only con that I could think of. Other than that, I'm really enjoying this foundation. I have combination skin and it didn't break me out, so perhaps it'll work for other people who have combination skin. I'm not too sure how this would work with other skin types such as dry skin or oily skin, but for my skin and combination, where I'm oily on my nose and chin and normal to dry on my cheeks and forehead, so I would recommend this for combination skin. And I was really enjoying it. So thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you learned something from this video. And if you're interested in other videos, don't forget to subscribe, comment, rate, subscribe. Just make sure you're watching. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye!